You're in your vacation shirt.
Yeah,
Oh, this is perfect. Our title.
it's E612.
That's why you did it.
That's why
So smart.
you know what it means.
You are brilliant.
We're here live on the E612 show. We thank you for joining. We know you could be anywhere
You probably are anywhere.
on tonight, but you're
Listening.
with us.
But we're with you wherever you are.
listening to us drop the tracks.
Yeah.
Live in the studio audience for the E612 show. Come on, let them know you're here.
Okay. Calm down, guys. Calm down.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Warrior Nation. We are live and excited that you are with us. Excited that you are partaking of the E612 show episode. What was it?
4.
4?
Season 3.
Already? 4?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Time flies when you're doing it for real.
With your wife.
When you're actually recording them and putting them out.
Well, time flies when you do it every week.
I don't know how real this is season 3 because like we were
I think
like
we're really season
randomly
4.
we're
But
probably
that's
like
okay.
on season. All right. Come on, Warrior Nation. Let's go. Repeat after me. Say I am
I am
somebody.
somebody.
It's time for the Warrior's Creed, y'all. Say I am
I am
a warrior.
a warrior.
Therefore I am
Therefore, I am
victorious.
victorious.
And that's because I am.
Uh-huh. And that's because I am.
Are you preaching or what's happening? Right? And that's because I am
And that's because I am
a child of God.
a child of God.
Come
Thank
on,
you
come
for-
on, come on. Praise the Lord.
Thank you for
Amen.
listening. I wonder if people listen to a small talk in the beginning and
They
then they're
loved
like,
it.
if they like fast forward it and they're like, can you just get to the point of the show? Or if they, or do they listen to the small talk and then they don't even listen to the rest of the show? Because
You were supposed to pause right there.
I didn't want the show to be too long.
It was
You know,
it was long.
it was long last
It was
time.
longer last week.
It was, but we did a lot of small talk. So I don't know if people like that and they listen to that, because sometimes if a show, I don't know if this happens to you, but like there's a show, a podcast that comes out every day and it's like 2 hours long, sometimes over 2 hours.
What is it called?
So I'm not going to say the name of
Okay,
it,
don't say the name.
but
For our sake.
but
For those listening.
it's every day. And then if I don't have 2 hours that day to listen to it, I won't go back and listen to it. There's a new episode coming out every day, so I'll
Too
hurry
much.
up and listen to the new one.
Too much.
So that's why I don't want this show to be so long,
Yeah.
so much small talk that people are like, all you're doing is like having a conversation. Or they like it because they're like, I like listening to your conversations.
they
And
like
I turn it off when you get to Bible.
I think they turn it off for Bible and they listen to
And
the
they just like to
nonsense
listen to
in the
our
beginning.
life, what we do that
So they
week.
listen to the 5 to 10 minute opener
The
and then
small
they're
talk?
like boring
Maybe.
and they turn it off.
But either way, we're going to give you both.
Yeah.
We'll give you the small talk.
You got to get
It was
the
a
word.
great week. This week went fast.
I think maybe they want to know. Wait, what? I think maybe they want to know. Maybe we just don't spend so much time making small talk. Wait, you read everything.
No,
You
I
read my
didn't.
lines.
No, I didn't. Keep going. What happened this week?
What
do we do?
We went to Michigan Pray,
Yeah. And what is that?
and that's
Are you
down,
not sure?
That's downtown Lansing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Lansing is the capital. We live around Lansing of Michigan. So it's like right across from the capital.
right
You
from the
can see
capital,
it. Mhm.
and
And it's I think it's
and we like
nonprofit.
supporting them.
Yeah.
That's one of our places that we like to give because they are on the front lines, right
Mhm.
across the street from the Capitol,
Mhm.
praying for churches and
Yeah,
praying
and
for the
this
government
nation.
and praying
Yep.
for the nation and praying for wisdom and
Yep.
knowledge in that, capital. And so,
Well, and what I like about it is that, which I didn't even realize they do this. So we went because we were like, oh, we should go. But they do a monthly clergy meeting. You can go on Zoom or you can just go
that was
right
the first
there.
time I was invited, so that's why. I went.
No, I think you get the emails. I just don't think you read them.
Oh,
But don't say that out loud. But anyways, so they do it monthly, and it's a clergy update. So they update on like bills that are in progress, being passed or have passed, what that means, what does that mean for churches?
yeah, we
prayer.
learned was something they want to do with the election coming up.
Mhm.
What
Yep.
was that called?
Right choice.
something.
I took
It was more
notes.
like a draft, and you like say, I want A, I want person B, and then I
Yeah.
want person
It's
C,
like the
then I
right
want person
choice or
D.
something. Yeah.
Probably just another way to rig the elections.
Yeah. So
Wait, did I just say that?
but
Can I?
can you where's the rewind one?
No, wait. Erase it. There
Oh
you go.
man.
Scratch that from the notes.
So if you've never heard of this organization, it is a powerful one. So that one was pretty cool. We went and we ate some lunch while we were there.
Yeah,
Well,
that was great.
Actually, we didn't eat because we were fasting, but
Fasting.
we took it home.
Took it home.
So that was good.
And
Our kids ate it.
Our kids ate it because they weren't fasting.
Yeah, definitely not.
And they got to smash.
Opposite of fasting, that's for sure. Yeah, so that was cool.
Growth
was a good
spurt.
one.
Growth spurt.
Mm-hmm. And then what else?
We went to the Lugnut Stadium. It's our AAA, I think it is. I don't know. I'm not really a
minor league,
minor league as
something, or like a
opposed to
step
major
below
league.
minor league.
A couple
I don't
steps
know.
below. I'm not really a baseball guy, but we went
It's
to
our
the
baseball team.
It's
here
our
that-
baseball team
If you're
here.
not from here, that's what it is.
And we went to the stadium and we stayed outside and we just evangelized. them.
Bothered people as they walked in.
Prayed
They
for
were
them.
excited to go in and drink, and
Got
they're
us a-
smoking, and then
Got us called a couple names on
we
the way
threw
in.
rain on their parade.
Yeah. We were on
It
the
was fun.
corner. We were on the street corner in front of the stadium on the side, and so they figured out ways to get around
Go
us,
around, yeah,
so they don't have to
like really
feel
around us.
bad that
Yeah.
we're saying.
And
Do
all
you
we
need
had
prayer?
was we had need prayer signs.
Need
we
prayer.
had some tracts. I mean, you were really the only one that was handing out tracts like hotcakes.
Yeah.
We were just
They-
trying to be there to offer prayer.
I give them up. They got to go.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Time
good.
is short.
Yeah. No,
I
that's
got
good.
I got to give people tracks whether they want it or not. And one was cool because this guy, he was like, and then I just kind of sometimes just hand it to him whether they want it or not. And but he put it away. He put it in his pocket.
Yeah, we didn't see any on the floor or in the trash.
None on the
So,
floor in the
at
trash.
least they waited till they got inside, maybe.
So probably the stadium is filled. With
With our trash.
At least the workers will get saved
Yeah, there
or
you
something.
go. Something. But I think one of the interesting things about being downtown was how people either saw us or how they treated us. And I think that there's so many people that are mad at God or their church hurt or even confusing with us with a religion instead of a relationship with Jesus, right? They thought maybe we were a different religion, which I won't name any. But it kind of showed us where the heart of people are right now in this day and age. And it's kind of sad.
Yeah. I mean, we had people like upset because would you like a no, thank you. You know, and it's like, okay. Like,
or just no.
ju-
Or honestly, just take it.
or just take it and throw it
And
away
then-
later.
Yeah, and then who cares?
Yeah,
You know,
I
why do you have to
mean,
make it? That's what I'm saying.
But they made it known
Yes.
that they didn't want it, and they
Mhm.
made it known that they didn't want us there.
Yeah.
Because, like you said earlier, and those are like demons. Those are like things that are inside
Getting
them
stirred up.
that are getting stirred up,
Yeah.
and this is why they get so angry, so
Yeah.
mad, that they don't want to partake of
Yeah.
whatever it is because they know that they're in the wrong,
Yeah.
and so they don't want that God aspect,
And they want us to know they don't want it.
and they want you to know that they don't want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
we did pray for people though. It wasn't just it was a success. I mean, we even went out and like asked people if we could pray with them. We didn't just let them come to us, and so that was successful. And I think and we kind of always go back and forth about each podcast, but I talked about on the She 612 podcast that COVID is sort of our time measurement, right? Like instead of BC, we say before COVID or after COVID or during COVID, whatever. But I think that even after COVID, there was many churches that they didn't open back up, right? Whether they stayed online and they didn't open back up, or they just folded and they were just like, you know what, I'm done. And I think there's a lot of people that don't come
or they
together.
folded and joined somebody else's church.
Yeah, or that. And so there's a lot of people that don't come together in church, and we talked about it the last episode. And it reminds me of a time that we were out of town, right? Me and you were out of town. It was during a week. It was during the week. We were in Grand Rapids, which is like the Bible Belt of Michigan, right? There's like a church. It's like more churches, I think, than Starbucks. There's a church on every corner.
I think it was like a staycation, wasn't it? We just kind of.
Yeah, I think it was for my birthday. Matter of fact, I know it was for my birthday. But whenever we go out of town, we like to find different churches,
Yes.
right? We like to just pretend we're a visitor and kind of see.
We happen to be there on a
glean.
Wednesday.
Yeah, and so we were there during the week, and so we were trying to find a midweek service. And you remember we drove around for like how long?
at least an hour, hour and a half.
I don't think
'Cause
it was
we were-
like 2.
Well,
It was
yeah.
a long time.
Well, we were trying to, because some said that they were
Well, and they
starting
didn't
to
update their website. So like some said,
listen, update your website, people.
Or
If you're
Facebook
not gonna if
page.
you're not gonna open, like at least share that you're not gonna open
Yeah.
anymore, or like you're down for the time being, or something. But
or like summer hours.
we
or
went to,
whatever.
I would say, what, 4 or 5
more.
locations, just trying to. We were listen. We would have gone anywhere on
Yeah.
that night. Just
Yeah.
we were trying to find something.
I think you were like, here's a Spanish church.
we something, and even that was closed down
Yeah.
or wasn't operating
that night.
that night.
Yeah.
And there was so many. I'm not gonna, obviously we're not here to get the churches in Grand Rapids, but
Don't name names.
there was no churches that were open. And that to me is huge.
Yeah. Well, and it sparked a conversation, right? Because we drove around for so long trying to find
For
a
like
church.
2 hours
Yeah.
searching. Even, I mean, Apple Maps, you got the churches.
Yep.
We were trying to do that.
I think we were even going to change religions that night just to see.
I think we wanted to just see something.
See something.
Give me something, any kind of
Yeah.
vibe out there,
Yeah.
just to see what was going on.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, we didn't find any because it was summer break.
Summer break.
Summer break.
Summer break.
I think that's what we're gonna call this show, Summer Break.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad.
Oh wait, Summer Break, Beach Break.
It reminds me of what was that? MTV something, and this they would do in the summertime, or no, maybe it was spring break or something.
Spring Break.
That's why you have your summer break vacation Hawaiian shirt on.
That's why I'm fully.
If you're listening to the podcast and you can't see him and you're not watching on YouTube,
There it goes. I wonder what happened to that guy.
you can see it's literally like a Hawaiian button down, leaves, and
Ready for Hawaii.
flowers.
Summer Break.
And summer break shirt. But it made me think.
If you're listening in your office or somewhere, I'm sorry for the.
It's our sound engineer in the back. But the thing that made me think when we were driving around was, what if we needed something, right? What if our marriage was going through it and we needed prayer?
What if you needed God?
Or we had a loss and we were grieving or something and we needed to get to church that week? Or we were from out of town and we just, try to find a good, strong church. Like nothing was available. I mean, we struggled to even find. We still didn't find one.
We went to one place, and remember, we got in.
Yeah.
I'll get into places, y'all. Even if
I'm like behind and I'm like, no, we're not
and
supposed to go.
even
over
if she's
there.
telling me don't open the door,
He will do it.
I'll try to see if we can get in the door.
And then he'll be like, oh, sorry.
You know what I'm talking about, WWE Performance Center. But listen, we even went into a place.
Yeah.
They had like worship practice going on or something like that.
No, it was like worship for like elderly.
But it was like worship nights on the other side.
Yeah.
And this was a pretty big place.
Yeah.
But even there was no service going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it did spark the conversation because, like, what does that mean, right? To look for a midweek service and then not find one.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Because that means all my worries, all my anxieties, all my stress, all my pain, I gotta wait until Saturday before I can, really get ready for Sunday to address those issues again, right?
Well, and no wonder people run to other things that are open 24 hours or the alcohol or whatever because it's there, right? It's always there.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
It's what did they used to say during COVID? Necessity? What was the
essential.
It was
essential business.
That's why. They run to those things because you need those things. You don't really need church and God these days, right? So let's close on Wednesday. Let's close throughout the week and let's not have service.
Yeah.
But let's
fine until Sunday.
Until next Sunday.
Yeah.
But you know what's open?
Everything.
Everything else.
Everything. And so many churches, they allow a break in the summer, right? And then in the fall, they have like a homecoming Sunday or a back to church Sunday. And I'm not putting down any churches, right? We're not talking about any churches that do that. I'm just simply asking if we're teaching people to take a break from God
Yeah.
to have fun in the summer, and then are we teaching him to now come back to him in the fall?
Wow.
You know,
That'll
so like
preach.
it's okay, summer break, like
Take your
and
time.
that's what every church. There was like I think 3 churches that people were there, and they told us that. Remember, they were like, "Oh no, we take a break in
take
the
a break
summertime because
yeah.
our attendance is
Yeah.
low, or because people vacation, pastors vacation, right?" It's like
Pastor's on a
everybody relaxes.
3-month sabbatical.
Yeah, everybody relaxes, and it's like, but then in the fall, they kept saying, in the fall, stuff will start up in the fall.
So stuff will that how then does the
How does it
average
translate?
person
Yeah,
say, okay, so then, man, I don't even. What you're doing is telling me to take the whole summer off.
yeah, and it's okay.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
In the eyes of God, because obviously as a church you're doing it, and then I'll get back to church on homecoming Sunday
in the
or back
fall.
to church day. I've heard it called before, back
Yeah.
to church or and you know, we'll kick off the season like
Yeah.
we're kicking off the new school year.
But okay, so you're kicking off the school year. What does that mean then for college? Is that why we're losing our college age students? Because if they were home for the summer and there was nothing for them, maybe just a Sunday service, but there's nothing for them midweek, and now they're going back to college when your church starts up, now they're definitely needing church and definitely not able to get it for the whole 9 months or whatever they're gone for.
And what did they get?
Yeah.
Because
What
they
was-
said
what were
they
they
said
taught?
they said
Yeah.
they sprinkled some things in there. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll meet for this or we'll meet for that.
Yeah.
Some of the churches were saying, but man, how does that? I mean, I just as a regular person or as a college student, that was a good point. You're telling me that to take a break from God essentially is what you're saying.
Yeah. And it's okay.
And it's okay. And now, like, if I'm the rest of the members, I'll be like, okay, but then I guess what you're saying is we can just take the summer off.
Yeah.
I'll see you back here in let's get back to church day.
But then that's hard because in the fall and during the school year, things just get busier. Like you're working 9 to 5, your
Yeah.
kids are home. Now it's homework time. Now it's dinner time. Now I definitely don't want to go for a midweek service. And am I even going to see you on Sunday? Because am I going to be too tired through the weekend?
I'm too tired.
You know, to do the lawn, to do.
I'm
the
too tired from
things.
summer vacation.
That's what I'm saying. Summer break.
Summer break.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So then, like, now it's going to get even busier for God, and you're going to have an even harder time fitting God into your busy schedule. So,
Or-
how does that
Or
translate?
as Bluey would say, holiday.
They're going to say, for real life.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here and don't get me wrong, my wife is right. Whatever.
I'm sorry, what?
You're right in the fact that we're not going to sit here and point this out or to. But man, this is crucial
Mm-hmm. It's just a good conversation
because there's
piece.
so many people that do this, that they'll take off for the summer, and you think about God. What do you think God thinks? He's like, when you come back to church day,
Yeah.
does he say, "Man, how was your vacation?
Yeah.
How was your holiday?"
Knowing he was with you the whole time. But it's teaching them that. It's teaching people that it's okay. You leave God, you go do whatever, go on vacation, go, be free, go do whatever. And then if you come around and come back to church, because now you've taught them that they don't need God.
Well, you taught them it's not important.
Exactly. So then now you're saying, okay, well, come back to church, and you got to do a day because you have to like get it ingrained in their minds, and you have to make a big hoopla, right? A bounce house and a hot dogs again, I'm not pointing fingers at any churches. I'm
Snow
just
cones.
saying now you have to push all these things that aren't even the spirit
Walking
of God.
tacos,
It's just entertainment, right? It's just these things to pull people in.
double cheeseburgers.
I can tell you're fasting again. But like, so now you have to throw all this other stuff out just to lure
Just to
people
lure them back in. Just to lure them back in.
try to get God into their Sunday.
Just to try to get them back to where they should have been in the first place.
Yeah.
Because God doesn't take a break.
Yeah.
We
And
shouldn't.
neither should you.
And neither should you. we shouldn't take a break. How
Yeah.
do you tell God, I'll
Take a break
see,
out of my life.
Listen, God, you got me living in Michigan, and Michigan only has
2 months of
2
summer.
months of summer.
Yeah.
So God, I'll be camping for the next 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then when summer's over,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
How does that translate in the eyes
Yeah.
of God? Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying man. Man, we deserve it. We
Yeah,
work
we
so
work hard.
hard. So summer is a great time to take a break, and
Yeah.
we deserve it. The pastor deserves a break. The members deserve a break,
Yeah.
and we only get so much time of good weather,
Yeah.
and so we deserve this time away from and God should understand. God should understand that.
But he rested on the 7th day.
So we're gonna rest
Yeah.
all.
Which, I mean, okay, so I'm not against rest, right? I'm not against taking breaks, vacation, getting refreshed, especially for pastors, right? Like, our job is tiring, it's hard, it's nice to get refreshed, especially to reconnect as spouses, but you don't need the whole summer. Also, if you do take, let's say, a 2 week break or a week break or whatever, that is the time where other people in your church that you should have been pouring into and allowing them to be able to bring the message, right?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't always have to be on you. Let other people bring the message. Let them build them up.
Yeah, definitely. But even when we go on break, like you
We're
don't
never on break.
you don't take a break from God.
Yeah.
Like
Like, stay right here. I'm going to go into the
this is our lifestyle.
bar.
This is our lifestyle. This
Catch
is
you
who
when I
we
come
are.
back.
But not even bar, not even sinning. I'm talking about
In
you
general.
just in general. You
Yeah.
just don't take a break from God. Like
Yeah.
we'll even try to find a place to worship in
We did. We tried.
Um,
I was so disappointed.
because that should be how we should hunger for God and the things of
Yeah.
God. And I mean, to only have church on a Sunday, what is that? 2 hours?
Mm-hmm. Max.
That's max. I mean, we're around 90
Minutes.
minutes,
Yeah.
maybe 100, but like 2 hours probably max.
Yeah.
And are we telling God, that's all I can offer
That's all you get.
out of the
Yeah. Out of your whole week.
whole week?
Yeah.
I'm
We
gonna-
are.
I only
And
have,
you think about it, really, okay, so that's only 4 times a month.
and that's if you don't miss.
As I was just going to say, 4 times a month is the minimum if you only go on Sundays. And that's if you don't miss.
Today, we got more hits. I mean, misses than
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a regular occurrence
It's like
anymore.
a bad game of Battleship. More misses than hits. Come on, that
No,
was
that was
funny.
good. That was good.
funny.
That was good. I give it. I give it. I give it to you.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's beyond sad
Yeah.
that we can't offer God
Make time.
2 hours a week and then let alone ask for people to come to a midweek
And
service.
people can say like, "Oh, but I'm in nature and I'm with God and and yes, okay, yes, you can have your obviously personal Bible study time and whatever. But are you though?
And
First
you
of all.
well, here, let me
And
go
second
back.
of all, is it more than 5 minutes?
Let me go back. You should have that time, right? And that time is necessary. And that time is great. But guess who that time is for?
Yeah, that's good.
That's for you
For
and
you.
God.
Yeah.
So you help yourself out
Yeah.
during that season
Yeah.
of enrichment and word and
Mhm.
prayer.
Mm-hmm.
But where are you helping the next person?
Where are you serving?
Where are you
Yeah.
serving? What are you doing for the next person that needs you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to make it to midweek service because, I got whatever going on.
Yeah.
Well, what if I needed you there? What if you're the
You were
reason
looking, yeah.
I go to a midweek
Mhm.
service? Well, you're going to tell me that, well, I give my hour and a half service on Sunday and that's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad. But more importantly, it's sad where we're coming as a body of Christ when we have our doors closed
Yeah.
all week long
Yeah.
and don't open until the following Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild to me.
Yeah. Well, and you say you like to say like they're in hell all week.
We're in hell a week.
Yeah.
Literally.
So at least maybe a couple hours a week, we
I-
could not be
I-
in hell.
I would think,
You know?
like, I don't know. For me, um, like, Lord, I, I want to be in your presence.
Yeah.
All the garbage and all the filth that's out here, Lord, I want to be in your presence. You know,
Yeah.
um, but more than that is the fact of just where we're coming from, of taking the breaks during the summer. Um, I don't believe that's biblical. I don't
Yeah.
believe that's holy. I mean, they would go to the
Every
the
day.
temple daily.
Yeah.
And now we've taken not only the daily, but now maybe Sundays, and now maybe not even Sundays.
Yeah.
Now maybe it's every month,
Other Sunday. Yeah.
every other Sunday, some once a month.
It's crazy how many people think that's consistent, and that's consistency nowadays. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people even that call us their church, and we're like, really? Because I never see you, which I don't mind. You're obviously welcome to call us your church, but like, come. Come sometimes.
So we can see you and
So we can
acknowledge
see you.
that you're part of the family.
And know that you're part of the church, you know? And yeah, I mean, and you were even saying that like we provide the opportunity. Because I know you say you don't want to get to heaven, and God say what? I gave you a building.
I gave you a bit. So for me, that's my biggest hiccup,
Yeah.
because I don't want to get to heaven one day and say, I gave you the building and you opened it one time a week.
Yeah.
That's a slap in the face
Yeah.
to him, but also to me. Like, man,
Yeah.
that's true.
Go ahead.
I mean, so it's are we being good stewards
Yeah.
to what he's given us?
Yeah.
And I get it. People are people. These days, the enemy has us so far from God and the things of God, and that's his plan. That's
Yeah.
it. That's his. And so now I'm too busy, or I don't feel
Yeah.
like it tonight. I'll just
And that's like, I mean, imagine the ones that have the huge, beautiful churches. Like our church is beautiful, but like
we're small.
but we're small.
Yeah.
You know, so imagine the ones that have the big, beautiful churches.
Yeah.
Like you never let people in. Like you never used it.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, we just want to provide the opportunity because God's holding us accountable to do that. At least if we open the doors. Now, whether you come or whether you stay home and Netflix and chill, that is now accountable on you, between you and God.
Yeah. That was the main
You know what
thing.
I
Now,
mean?
before this year, I say we try to grab the noodles
Mm-hmm.
and we throw them against the wall
Noodles.
and we see what sticks.
Spaghetti, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we're always down to try different stuff to get people in.
And so I tried the whole life group,
Yeah.
and so we still got some life groups that
Yeah.
that are going, but we didn't have a midweek because we would do prayer night
Yeah.
and life groups.
Yeah.
Um,
But we're getting back.
but this year, God
Mhm.
said, "No, I need you to get to the church. I
Mhm.
need you to make sure that you're there.
Thursday nights.
I need you guys to
Yeah.
be there every have a midweek that people
Yeah.
can go to." And that's what we're doing. I mean,
Well, and the reason why we did Thursdays was because we were, I think it was before we did Thursday night services, and we were like, Texas Roadhouse, and it was packed on a Thursday. And then we went somewhere else a Thursday night, and we started to notice, like, man, people are coming out on
Well-
Thursday nights because they have one more day. It's Friday, the next day.
Well, this goes back to my Light Warriors days. What's up, Light Warriors? I did youth service on Thursday night
Mhm.
because I knew there's more of an excitement on a
Yeah.
Thursday than there is a
Because
Wednesday
you only have Friday.
because you only got Friday left. So I can go to church that night and just know that Friday, that's it.
and then
I'm,
go to school
I'm done.
late on Friday.
There you go. And
Or
so,
work.
and so
Yeah.
there was an excitement carried over. When it's a Wednesday, it's
Still midweek.
still
like,
midweek.
You got a couple
Like,
more
oh
days.
my
Yeah.
goodness, I'm barely. And so you even carry that into your
Yeah, into the service.
into your service. You
Yeah.
carry that into the rest of the week. Of oh my goodness, I got a couple more days to work. But when you got it on a Thursday night,
Mm-hmm.
man, we used to the excitement. You could feel the excitement in the atmosphere because
Yeah.
tomorrow was Friday, and
Yeah.
it meant like, all right, here we go. And so that's the same thing. That's why we do Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Is just because the atmosphere is different,
Yeah.
the excitement is different. And so if you're thinking about doing, get a good Thursday night service, but more tonight, we wanted to talk to the pastors, the churches, and really evaluate whether it's smart to be taking um, summer breaks
Mm-hmm.
because you are hurting yourself and you are telling people that it's okay to miss church throughout the summer so that you can go out and have fun. And I don't believe in any way, shape, or form that we're gonna get to God to say, "Man, did you have fun? Cool. Well, I'm glad you took a break from me for 3 months."
Well, and then it's like, was it worth the break from God for you? Was it worth it? Because now you, number one, realize, well, maybe I don't really need God. And you're teaching
Mm,
your children the same thing.
mm,
I don't really need, and it's so hard to
so good.
come in the
Yeah.
midweek and then on Sunday, and it's so hard. And I got young kids, right? And so, was it worth it? And does it make God worth it to you? Because now you woven that into your family, into the rhythm of life, into now it's fall, it's
So good.
busier. You got football
Yeah.
now. JV football's on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Well, what do I
My
do? Oh, my
daughter
daughter cheerleads,
and my
and
son plays
my son
full
plays,
back.
yeah, or soccer or whatever. And it's just like, now, or lacrosse or whatever.
And that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
Because that one's huge
People
on
are
our,
not going to want to listen to us anymore.
that one's huge on our heart too.
It's not to make you feel bad. It's just to open
It's to
your
open your
eyes,
eyes.
now before you get to heaven and are face to face with God. And when he asks you these questions, we'll be like, we told you so. This is what we talked about.
But that's the thing. The enemy comes to deceive.
Yeah.
We need to help those that he has
Have to see.
deceived.
Yeah.
Because the fact is that God does not care that your kid plays a sport and that you allow him to miss church because of it.
Yeah.
Because when it's all said and done,
Yeah.
one day when that kid grows up, he's going to say, well, I was allowed to miss for sports.
Well, and when you miss and take a stand, you're a witness to now your team. Because I remember that. Kelby, they used to do like a golf fundraiser outing or whatever on Sunday, and we wouldn't let her go. And she wouldn't go. There would be volleyball games on Sunday, and she wouldn't go. And everybody would know why. And she was taking a stand. We're teaching her, but also it's a witness.
It's a witness.
To your teammates.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to choose that. I'm going to choose church.
So we're talking to the pastors. We're also talking to you as believers, as Christians. We're telling you, evaluate this time. If you are one of the ones that takes summer off, man, I challenge you not to do that.
Yeah.
Because I biblically show me where that makes sense to
Yeah.
say, I'm going to take a sabbatical for 2 months, 3 months,
Yeah.
because I'm going to go to the wilderness and be one with God.
Well, or they let society kind of because we've seen it more and more in churches. So now this is just what churches do. And now society is pushing for that vacation. And then they're like, well, I'm not going to hold a midweek because attendance is low anyways. The people are out in the sunshine, people are gone. So then it just makes the church look bad because attendance is low. And so what? What about the people that need to be there or the people that are there? They shouldn't be punished because people didn't come. They came. So do it for those that want more of God, even if it's just a couple,
Yeah.
even if it's a low attendance.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
And
Whoever's in the house, man, you bless them
Yep.
because they're in the house.
Yep.
You bless them because they're in the house. Listen, our producers, they're asking us to wrap this show up. We have time constraints now. They want us on different
okay,
outlets.
I gotta say one more thing.
So say what you want to
Say
say.
one more thing.
Say it and mean it.
Because we were talking about low attendance, and I know some people struggle with going to a small church. Why? We go to a small church. I mean, we go to a church not to worship God, right? We
Mhm.
go to a church. I'm sorry. We go to church to worship God.
I got you right. All messed up because
You
I'm
did
making you.
because I have one more good thing to say, and
What's-
you're trying to rush me. We go
Don't-
to church.
don't rush. Don't
we go
rush.
to
Give me the
church.
point.
If we want a big church, we're going to church not to worship God. If we want a big church, we're going to church to worship ourselves.
Mm.
Okay. It makes you feel important to be part of a big church, and it makes you feel valued. It makes you feel cool, but it's feeding your flesh. Okay. That's the thing we want to starve. We want to starve our flesh. We want to have less of us. We want to have more of God. We have a member at this church, and she shared it with us that she wrote a list when she was church shopping.
Yeah.
And when she was done, she's wrote all the list. And then when she was done, God said, "Am I on that list?" So he wasn't. she's like, I want a gym. I wanted this. I wanted that. I want, all the things. So she crumbled up the list and she looked for a church where God was. And that's how she found us. And nothing else mattered.
Yeah.
It's like finding your spouse, right? You can compromise on so much except for the main thing, God. You can compromise. Do I like wrestling? Not really. But do you like coffee? You do not.
I do not.
And I do. Do I enjoy playing board games with you? Not all the time.
You do
not. But do you like being outside or do you like at the beach? Not really.
Sometimes.
So that's okay because we both love God.
Yeah.
And we put him first in our marriage.
And be the main thing.
Yes, absolutely. And so if you are in the market for a church, please be led by the Spirit of God. And who cares what it looks like? Because really, that's just you.
Matter of fact,
The
don't
smaller
go.
The church has.
Don't go for the wrong reasons. Don't go because it's the bigger church. Don't go look for that small church that is preaching gospel that is on
Truth.
point. Because man, that is gonna set you up for success.
Yeah.
Rather than just saying I'm part of the big church and I'm a number
And you
here.
barely go.
And you barely go and you barely
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
And you're barely giving.
But it's your church.
But it's
But who are you going to call if you need something?
Ghostbusters.
Probably not that church. We usually get called. I'll say it that way. And
because people don't have time.
correct.
And so it's important, again, to get to a place, small or big,
Yeah.
that is speaking Bible believing truth.
Yeah.
But again, we're not coming for nobody. We're just saying find a
Don't take a vacation from your values
well,
and your God.
open your church, man. That's what we're saying. Open up.
Yeah.
Open up.
Yeah.
Don't wait
Whoever
till
comes,
don't wait
comes.
don't wait to have a comeback. Don't wait
And if
to
your church is open, just go. Support your pastor.
support him.
Be there
He
for
needs
somebody.
you.
Somebody else needs you to be there.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it. And if you're the only one in attendance, listen, just make it happen. Be there. You've been listening to the E612 show.
We love you. Sorry if we beat you up today.
No, that's
We're
not
just
a-
giving you truth.
That's not a beating.
because we love you.
That's a word of knowledge. Stop closing. Stop going camping.
Well, you can still go.
Oh, still go.
Still go the whole summer.
Just don't go the whole summer.
And go to midweek at your church.
Go 1 or 2 weeks.
Send this to somebody who needs to hear it.
Send it to somebody who is out on the.
We love you, Warrior Nation.
Send it to somebody who's out on holiday.
Till next time.
For real live.